What's up, ITN Global fans? I'd like to thank you for tuning into yet another video.
Let me tell you how this is gonna work.
And today I was thinking to myself, what am I going to talk about? And it kind of hit me. Many people wonder why they keep failing. And you may ask me, failing in what? Well, failing in life in general, failing with your career, failing with improving your body, failing with just self-improvement overall. Why do you keep failing? Now, I want to break it down into two separate answers that we're going to discuss in this video. But before we get to them, make sure that you leave a subscribe on the channel. It really helps me to get the content to as much people as possible. And please feel free to share these videos with friends and family. If you think these videos may help someone, please, I encourage you to share it with them as far and wide as you possibly can. Let's go. Essentially, the first reason that I want to talk about is there's no consistency and there's no plan. Now I'm going to put these two together, right? So no consistency and there's no plan. Now, first of all, if we look towards the planning part, no goal can be completely achieved without you planning it. How are you going to achieve that goal? First of all, what is the goal? What do you plan on doing to achieve that goal? If that plan is not set out in stone, if it's not put on paper, chances are that you're never gonna achieve that goal. I mean, if your goal is to lose, let's say for example, 5 kgs in a week, right? 5 kgs in a week. Now, you gotta set out a diet plan, you gotta set out a training plan, because without those two things, your weight loss journey will be so much harder. Correct? Now, it's like that with anything in life. If you plan on progressing your career or building your own business, what is your plan? How does your business plan look? Have you set up a business plan yet? So what I'm really trying to say is that there should be a plan for each goal that you want to achieve. You can't just sit here and say, you know what, I'm going to start this business, and then just jump into starting the business, right? Action is always good. Action is always necessary, believe me. But before we can take that action, we have to know where we can direct our energy. How do we use our energy to be more efficient in what we do? How can we channel our energy in such a way that we can efficiently achieve our goals, efficiently and effectively achieve our goals? So without a plan, right, we're basically screwed.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
And then with that plan needs to be consistency. There needs to be consistent effort. There needs to be consistent self-improvement. If you fail, if one thing doesn't work, well, there needs to be a consistent effort to get back into another thing. There needs to be a consistent effort to really improve on your mistakes or learn from your mistakes. Because if that consistency is not there, also, you're not going to reach those goals. So it basically... God damn. So it basically comes down to planning and consistency for our first point. Make sure you define your goal, make sure you plan your goal, and make sure you stay consistent in pursuing that goal every single day. So the second point I want to bring up is that there's no self-belief, right? You can have the best plan, you can have consistency, but if there's no self-belief, ultimately you're going to fail. And that is why you keep failing, right? You might have the best business plan. You might, work day in and day out. But if you don't really believe in that plan truly in your heart, how are you ever going to make that plan a reality? How are you ever going to, change that consistent effort into something tangible? Something that you can say that I work for this, right? I'm reaping the fruits. I'm reaping the benefits. Most importantly, what I want to say today is that, without self-belief, right? Without true belief in your plan, without true belief in your ability to stay consistent, and without true belief in your idea itself, that's going to set you up for failure. And you know what? Ultimately, it's okay to fail. Ultimately, we're going to fail a number of times. Heck, I'm still failing to this day. I want to grow the YouTube channel to bigger than what it currently is. Financially, I want to do better than I am, right? So every single day is a challenge, every single day. And I'm being completely transparent here. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I'm nowhere near where I financially want to be in life. And you know what? Ultimately, I don't have anyone to blame but myself. And that is why, sometimes you might feel resentment, sometimes you might get angry at yourself because you could have done better, you should have started earlier with what it is that you're doing. But ultimately, you know what? Life happens, circumstances happen, and sometimes you just have to go through rough patches in order to get where you're gonna be. Right? And I firmly believe that if you stay consistent, if you have a plan and you stay consistent and you really believe in your dream and believe in your idea, you're going to stop failing in life. Now, ladies and gentlemen, those are the two primary reasons why you keep failing in life. If you have anything else to add, let me know. What aspect of your life are you struggling with the most right now? Is it your financial situation? Is it your fitness? And if you don't want to share it, that's also cool. But if you feel like sharing, please share in the comment section. What is your biggest challenge right now? Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Any other topic recommendations, leave them down below in the comment section, and I'll see you next time.